Hey, how's it going, you guys? So, in this video, I just want to talk about real quick my first mistake when trying to hire a virtual assistant, which really was I was trying to find someone like myself. And I'm going to start off with the story of why I thought this way. So, there's this guy I started listening to. His name is Jeremy. He's in ads, he's an ad specialist. And he had hired a firm or a company to do some work for him. Real quick example, just to make it easy. He hired someone to make him $500. Well, that company made him like $980. And it was this close to $1,000. The company that was hired, they were very happy, of course. They were celebrating, like, hey, we did it. We passed our mark. However, Jeremy, internally, he was like, oh, but like you were that close. Like you couldn't just like give that little bit more effort, just that little bit more effort to just get that one step above. And so I feel like I could really associate with that. And so last night I do the job post and I get hit with like 30 applicants within ten minutes. I get hit with so many applications and they're all going to my email. My phone's just ringing, like dinging over and over and over. And so I have to like delete the job post. And there was some like qualifications, what I'm looking for, the overview of the job that they're going to be doing, and there was a few questions on there. And I just got so like bombarded with so many applicants. I stopped reading really into the details that they were writing and more so started looking at the answers to the questions that I had written. That there were certain things that some people included in their response, like they included my name. Some of them included the specific field that I want to focus on, so that was a plus. Some people just sent me their resume. They didn't even read the the job description, so I would automatically just delete that. And so yeah, so the people that I did choose to interview, there was about three people I chose to interview. And I was asking, like, hey, do you have a family to support? Because I believe, like, if you have a family to support, you're gonna want to, work harder, do better, because people are depending on you. And then I would ask them if they had other jobs, things like this. But ultimately, at the end, I gave them the same scenario about, hiring the company, make me $500, but they surpassed it. What's your initial reaction? Like, and I would ask them there. I would tell them there's no right or wrong answer. Just tell me in like your instincts. What do you feel when this happens? And I really wanted to find someone who felt the way I felt about that. I know. Like in the past, I beat my goal. I overcome it sometimes by a lot. But then I see like, oh, I was so close. I was so close to this number, like, and I kind of feel disappointed in myself. Like I think back of the moments where I stopped working, or maybe I was on my phone scrolling, where I was just wasting time. And I think if I didn't waste those few moments throughout the entire month, I could have reached that next level. And so I'm like, I'm happy, but I'm not satisfied. And I think I was looking for that type of person, which is wrong. I feel like that was a mistake in my part. And so most of the answers, if you want to know, that I was getting from the people I interviewed, I think they were right. I think they answered in the way I would have answered when I was an employee working at a restaurant. Of course, I wanted recognition. I wanted an incentive, maybe a bonus. You want something. You want to be shown appreciation, which is totally correct in my opinion. However, I was looking more so for not just that part, but for someone to tell me like, "Damn, I wish I would have made that little bit more to reach that next level." I was really looking for that, but I feel now that that was wrong of me. Looking for that attribute, someone like me, I really just want someone who works hard and pays attention. And I'm asking for no experience. Also, I'm willing to train them completely and pay them while I train them. But if they're willing to work hard and pay attention, I'm sure they're going to do good. Anyway, that was my story there. My first mistake in trying to hire a virtual assistant.